Just wait for the jump. Alright. Just, none of that. Okay.
So why isn't this one the game with the ad campaign of "He's a man of many, many faces"? Because it's mirrors.
And there's 4 of him.
4 of them.
At any given time.
He may be pink or yellow or green or red. For some reason, not blue. We don't want to create that large of a color contrast. But he's really dangerous.
There's no blue in a rainbow, Luigi.
I mean, you would think they would have blue for colorblind.
That doesn't make sense, Mario.
I know that doesn't affect you or a lot of them, but it seems like it could affect some.
Now, I know, so there's the big thing where you unlock different palettes, and blues. It's been ages since I've played this. Hey, SG, but I'm sure blue is one of the first ones we get.
You unlocked palettes in Squeak Squad. I don't remember doing it in Amazing Mirror too.
Yep, you get different spray cans.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a ton of them.
I'm going to be dead honest. This is the main Kirby platformer I am the least familiar with.
Oh, well, alright. This should be a fun little romp for you then.
Yeah, it should be. I just saw it, and in my brain, it was the same kind of thing as Four Swords, where you could only play it with friends. So I just never picked it up because no one had a link cable or wanted to play it past maybe trade Pokemon once.
Sure. Yeah. It is fully...
It's a lot more playable than Four Swords single player. But...
Sure. It's this is fully playable in single player. Definitely get more out of it in multiplayer. I'm sure there's some crazy shenanigans you can do in co-op, since you can basically explore the entire game. Have each of the 4 players go off in a separate direction and explore much of the game by themselves. I think I've never actually done multiplayer.
Yeah, I don't have friends.
That would be the most interesting way to play it, I would think, because just the speed running potential for that alone seems really interesting.
Are there a lot of co-op speedruns?
There's a few, but not.
There's a couple.
Many.
I know 3D World definitely has some, and New Soup Wii has a few.
That has to be something to see. Just it's impressive, of course, to see one person do it, but
you must complete your adventure.
Hey, thanks, Crockett.
Hey, thanks, Crockett.
Crockett.
Also, perfect timing on that. No, but I imagine it's like synchronized dance after a while when you get a bunch of people in it doing a co-op speedrun.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's go ahead and get started. Shall we?
Why don't we?
Oh, wait, I have to... No?
Wait. Huh?
Yeah. There we go.
Ooh.
No, wait.
Oh.
There we go. Frig. Always throws me off.
Not doing parsec and coordinating 4 separate emulators emulating Amazing Mirror 4 times, cowards.
Don't think I didn't think about it.
I'm a spineless, craven, low coward. I admit it.
I think the hardest thing would be getting the emulators to play nicely with each other, honestly.
Yeah. Alright, I have to tap at the bottom left of the Wii U gamepad screen to display the retro manual. Well,
okay.
Display the retro
the game
manual.
Is paused. No,
Wait,
it's on the Wii U gamepad.
By tapping... Oh, man, I didn't do the Nito Lucas thingy.
Yeah, no, you're bad.
Okay, well, if it's any consolation, I've zoomed in on the manual. You can't see. Alright.
Just do that thing where you swapped it before.
Yeah, needed. There's a mod I need to load in order to do that. That I didn't load yet. All right. Well, that's all right. That's all right. I'll leave this be.
Just get the really long link cable. Yeah.
Yeah, thousands of miles long. Makes sense.
All right. I'll just read
Did you
this.
know you? Did you know you can plug your Game Boy directly into your modem to use the telephone lines to call your friends to get their Hitmonlee?
Yeah, I think
didn't they do that with Pokemon at one point?
I know that actually Crystal version had something similar to that in Japan.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That had cell phone capability.
Yeah.
All right. I'll rattle off from the manual a little later.
Flagship, the same people that made the Oracle games and Minish Cap.
Oh, that's why SG likes it so much.
Oh, really?
Yep.
This was done by a Capcom subsidiary?
Yep.
Damn.
I don't know if they were owned by Capcom at this point, but yeah.
High above the skies of Dreamland, the mirror world needs help. A shadowy figure is unleashing chaos on the peaceful world.
Actually, they must have been, but
Meta Knight flies into the mirror world to protect Dreamland.
maybe this was like part of
However,
their own separate thing from Capcom. Whatever. Anyway.
Pranked Kirby.
Final Fantasy wishes it on stories that's gripping. Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
alright. We will, of course, start with the sub-games.
Cool.
Alright. For some,
Ready, set, eat.
Fun for one.
when you see the quickly press A.
They always have to have
quick
this.
draw?
Yeah.
They always have this in every game. Until like the 3DS.
These sub games are premium apple guzzling. Well, I guess the other ones just starve.
Well, look at them. They know they're not getting dinner tonight.
Kirby, the food was for everyone.
Alright, crackety hack. Don't talk back.
Crack the earth with a whack.
Also, there's just mouse sound. I don't know why there's a mouse sound.
Get easy's easy. Go
Anyway,
harder.
Anyway, this is Megaton Punch.
Oh.
Less cool Megaton Punch.
Oh, you just do the same thing. Oh, you sucked at that last part, though.
A little bit. Oh, wow.
No, a lot of bit. Mexican Mad Knight was the greatest stroke of genius in all of dubbing.
I will try one more time.
Yeah, I think he's probably Spanish, like Zorro, what they're going for.
Well, Zorro,
Zorro is Mexican, isn't he?
California, so yeah.
It's like Baja, right?
I forget specifically.
Oh no, I don't know.
Redeemed myself.
More.
Yeah. Alright. And then, Wave Ride.
Oh, is it like Air Ride, but waves?
Yes.
I hope it's exactly the same.
Yes, we're about to do, friggin' 5 hours of city trial again.
It's not exactly the same, but it's definitely the same engine.
Oh, yeah. Oh, baby. Look at it. Oh, beautiful. Oh, combo. What the fuck are these sky waves? Uh-huh. Do it, Kirby. Uh-huh. Easy, breezy, Kirby girl.
Excellent.
Oh, that was a big miss.
Spreading. Uh-huh. Oh yeah. Let's do. Uh-huh. Big airs. Yawa. Bunga. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I
fuck
do not
the
have the
movies.
timing.
I do not think I've ever played Motherlode, no.
And we have to wait forever for the other Kirby's. What is he even doing? Alright. Let's see. Just checking everything else. Collection room. Yeah,
Oh,
so
yeah,
this...
there is change
this-
colors.
Yeah, this game definitely takes its cues from Offensive the Great Cave. Just with how it collects things and focuses on the collection aspect. And I can erase a file. Alright, enough fooling around. We begin!
Green Kirby is ugly.
Alright, so these guys are going to be AI controlled. Right now they're just kind of sitting there, but... They'll be following along.
Not gonna lie, it's kind of weirded me out that all the enemies have HP bars in the corner that just instantly die.
Yeah. I never understood that either.
Is there a greater cave or just a more offensive one?
Oh, this is the part where they demonstrate. No, sometimes you do need other Kirbys to get by.
Oh,
So this is
game
basically
sucks.
this is basically a forced tutorial section.
You don't have to do that very often, and there's a cell phone to call them over, so it's not really that big a deal.
Yep. Let's see. These stone blocks you need to suck on for a while in order to just move them. That first thing I picked up was a cell phone battery. You have limited charges of your cell phone, so you can't just keep calling them to bail your ass out. You have to be a little smart, but recharges are all over the place, so not too smart.
So it's Star Allies with worse AI.
Here's the new power. Get the new power.
Oh yeah.
Yes, sword.
Cupid.
Cupid Kirby. Fire a pointy arrow. Press and release B to fire the arrow. Charge where you aim with the control pad. Aw, he doesn't sass in this one.
This is gonna be something. That's gonna be something. It should be just a cute little game.
Yeah, so...
It's kind of neat because you can fly and shoot at the same time.
Yep. I think this game takes its cues from Superstar with the more filled out movesets. Cupid isn't
Well, what
a
else
great
could you do with
demonstration
this?
of that, but... I think this is... Admittedly, Cupid isn't a great demonstration of this, since you're mostly just flying around and shooting, but...
You can charge it up at least.
Oh, yeah, and you get multi-shot.
Yeah.
What do you think Yellow Kirby's thinking about right now? Just like, what do you think each Kirby represents in the psychology of Kirby?
Well, red is, of course, joy. Green is, green is the suffering of the proletariat, and yellow is hungry.
I thought they were just breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
That works too.
God, imagine being born and your name is Big Waddle Dee.
Alright, here we go. First treasure is some sort of map. Select switch. And we're on the world map screen.
Oh, nice. That's
We'll
really
be-
cute. I love world maps.
We'll be filling this out a bit as we explore, but... Let's see. Okay, some of the abilities have more filled out movesets like Fighter and Sword, but others do the Adventure / Nightmare and Dreamland thing. Okay, so it's a bit of a mix and match. Using LR, call for help with R, but watch your batteries. Hold L to start over. Right, yes. You can either call your friends, which costs a battery, or call a warp star, which will bring you back to the main hub area. Handy if you get yourself stuck in a loop or caught at a dead end or something.
Oh, I thought that you hold L and then it rewinds time.
Yes, you're. This is Life is Curb.
Fuck.
Alright.
I don't think this game understands how mirrors work. It doesn't make you all dark and evil.
Alright,
It does when you're a good person.
So we have our high concepts. Meta Knight is in the mirror. We have to chase down Doc Meta Knight. And also Doc Kirby is here too.
Weird that Meta Knight is the damsel in distress, now that I think about it.
I suppose so. Alright, so Rainbow Route is the first of, I believe, 9, sort of 10, different areas we'll be exploring. Rainbow Route's the main hub area. For the most part, the first level is actually level 2. It's confusing.
Gotcha. Oh, hey, it's this song from Smash that wasn't remixed at all for some reason.
Yep.
I like that we pass Red Kirby and he's just screaming. Oh, yeah, Yellow died.
It's okay. When they show up in the, so they do respawn, but they respawn elsewhere. When you see the little character icon on the top left, that means that they're in another room. Otherwise, you can assume that they're in the same room as you.
All right.
See?
Yeah, I see it.
No, it doesn't do extra damage when you hit Waddle Dee in the eye with that.
Apparently, it does less damage.
So speaking of mirrors, what would be the most terrifying person to see staring back at you in a mirror?
Wow, lucky guy.
I know, good question.
Well, first off, should I go up or down?
Yes.
Chat says myself, obviously.
No, I think there are scarier people than you in the world. Or scarier people that I would hate to see myself reflected as.
Oh, here we go.
Oh!
Box in! Fighter!
Oh, I like that his name is Boxin. Oh, good, you got the Shoryu.
He's a dachshund, but he's boxing.
Oh, that totally is what it is, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh, I like this background.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh, this game has phenomenal backgrounds.
Shel Silverstein. Yeah, that's a good one. I'm going to say Doug Walker.
Oh, yeah, that
Hello,
Can't
I'm
beat that
Pure
one.
Hit Cog. I remember it, so I don't have to. Oh, wait, I wanted that, actually. You.
bonus points
Missile.
if he has the gun.
Transform to a missile and fly it through the sky. Watch out, you'll blow up if you hit an enemy or a wall. These are less fun. That's okay.
Dang, you go fast with this.
Sure do.
Yeah, I think the speedrun uses that almost exclusively.
Oh
What's
no,
your story?
it's Doug Walker.
Doug Walker is Shadow Kirby?
Can't you just imagine him in like a shitty hat and he goes, Poyo! Poyo!
Alright, we're in level 2, Moonlight Mansion. Don't expect us to stick in any one level for long, by the way. You kind of jump back and forth a lot. It's the Banjo-Tooie thing.
I really like that the background foreshadowed this.
Yeah.
That's just like a really sensible thing to do for a Metroidvania, I think.
Agreed. Alright, so now we've entered Moonlight Mansion. We have our boss. We have a couple different goals. The goals will bring us back to the main hub area. We also have a warp to Area 9 and a couple transports back to Area 1 and Area 6. Flow of the arrows indicates one-way rooms, otherwise you can go back and forth freely.
Okay, well, I guess I gotta boot up MS Paint and draw Doug Walker, Kirby. Yep, you do.
Google probably already has you well covered, my friend.
Now, $1 million question. Would you rather be Doug Walker Kirby or Nostalgia Critic Kirby?
They're the same person. Don't you watch the lore?
No, yes, and they distinctly are not the same person. That's his whole thing.
No, they're the same person.
That's a difficult question because, like, I liked Doug Walker's content a lot more when he wasn't doing the character, but also he kind of, like, had all of that creepy associations with what happened with Channel Awesome, so...
Yeah. Alright, it's Mr. Flosty.
It wasn't directly his fault, but he kind of allowed it to happen, and that's not cool.
Yeah.
Oh god, it is Mr. Flosty.
You thought it was a rumor?
The rumor come out? Does Mr. Flosty is Doug Walker? Pierre's a scrub who hasn't watched. I've watched To Boldly Flee.
Oh, good lord. Not recently, I hope.
No, you're a scrub who never watched the ending to Demo Reel, which retcons To Boldly Flee.
I saw the friggin' video where he's like... Yeah, no, I saw that.
Yeah, you're fine. I'm calling out chat for not being a real Doug Walker fan.
Anyway, here's Bomb.
What the thing to say. Thank you, Bomb.
Hit the button, and that opens up fast travel back to home.
Nice.
So now, if I can go here, this just brings me right back. And this will bring me back and forth. This is basically the friggin' Alucard save rooms in Symphony of the Night.
I don't know why.
There's warp as well.
I don't know why, but Bomb seems really strange in this art style.
Is it the hat?
Maybe it's the hat. I don't know.
Yeah. A la carte save rooms.
Alucard. Alucard. Although a la carte save room is kind of apt too. The name is Batty.
Can it not be?
Nope. The name is Batty.
Oh.
I don't remember anything else from that.
Yeah, good.
So
it's
how do you...
Colored sword hat, yeah.
How do you feel about Bomb being Metal Blade now?
Oh.
It's less versatile in the air.
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
You're a Doug Walker superfan, but did you listen to Doug Walker's The Wall? No.
I definitely stopped by then. Alright, we definitely won't fall for the trap. It starts! It starts!
You said we definitely won't fall for the trap, and then you immediately fell for the trap.
I thought I was facing the other way! Oh, you know what? Screw this. Hey, come get me. Okay, thanks. Let's try that again. Chat, highlight that. Yep. Yep.
Kind of dumb that you need to get rid of the power before it gives you the new one.
Yeah, that's a little weird.
It's the most
strange.
minor complaint, but yeah. Do you have to do the Hadouken input to throw the Hadouken?
Thankfully not. That's just hold B to charge.
What do you mean, thankfully not? That's the coolest thing.
It would be, but I'd never
Can
be
you
able to do it.
Well, can you do it?
You just flick and then push the button.
Yeah.
No,
Are you
I'm
just
saying
bad at Hadouken?
I am. This is known. I can barely do a quarter circle.
See, I thought that, but then I learned how to do it and realized no, I was just whining.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I still do have trouble with the Shoryuken.
Yeah, I
So-
know you can do it in Return to Dreamland, so I wanted to know if it originated here or not, since this appears to be the origination of the Hadouken into the fighter moveset.
I don't think so. Oh. Just checking. Good!
Okay, I like that. Good instructions. I understand.
No pansy-ass thrusting for this sword.
Oh, damn! This sword's really dynamic. I haven't seen the Downsy in other Kirby movesets.
Yep, this is the first, probably the first time they've really started playing with it.
Why are Kirby's feet so hard to make look right? They're ovals! But your problem is you're drawing circles when you need to be drawing ovals. They gave Final Cutter the sword in this game.
Yep,
Well then what does Cutter have?
penultimate cutter. Alternatively, final sword.
Oh, did you open up another mirror in the home base?
Looks like it. Not quite sure what I did, though. Oh, I'm en route to the boss, though.
Yeah.
Alright, I have to choose wisely. Oh, actually, let's see. Nah, it's just throwing. I'm gonna be a punchman. Alright, here we go.
Spooky.
Before we go, I'm just admiring the stained glass windows in the back
Oh,
there.
yeah, those are the bosses.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's cute.
Alright, here we go. King Golem.
Wispy
don't understand.
woods.
I don't understand why the Wispy Woods equivalent is not the boss of the first level, though.
Functionally, he's the first boss you run into.
Oh, okay.
I don't think there is a boss for Rainbow Route, so this is basically the first boss. Also, yes, one of the first few games where Wispy does not appear.
Yeah, but that's basically Wispy.
Yeah. Except with a fine stash.
Okay, Rainbow Root doesn't have a boss. It's just a hub.
So I did see a post on Twitter earlier that was like, Sonic fans, ugh, Green Hill Zone again. Kirby fans, I love this tree.
Yeah, I remember that.
Gotcha.
It just strikes me how like nothing Wispy Woods is, but how good it feels to kick his ass.
Yeah.
They always seem to do something different with Wispy, which I think helps.
Well, I mean, they did do different stuff with Green Hill. They made it look more like Sand Hills. zone.
Also, I think the whole level being the same is more of a big deal than just the boss. But
He does have glass gel energy, you're right.
Oh wait. All right, so hitting that switch earlier opened up this portal. That's right. So the bigger squares with nothing inside them, those are links to the hub area or other places. Whereas the smaller squares are just normal rooms.
Yo, way to go, Yellow Kirby, getting UFO.
No kidding.
Proud of you, buddy.
Alright, I do want to backtrack for a little bit.
You could get the wheel, but...
Yeah,
Oh.
I guess he's too good for it.
No, actually, this does look like a
Built for.
decent layout for it.
Why is Kirby getting run over in that description?
He was always getting run over.
Well, he was becoming the wheel. This one, he's just dying. Why would you make Kirby die?
Aren't you glad I said get the wheel? Gave you a 1-up.
True enough.
Pretty sure the game just randomizes Kirby abilities. That's a lie.
Yeah, he earned that ability, man.
Maybe they're just finding abilities that no player is good enough to find. Thank you for letting me know just how awesome Yellow Kirby is.
Alright, I'm gonna head to the gold just to see what that looks like.
Okay, there's something really interesting in one of the rooms on the far left side of Moonlight Mansion that you should check out once you're in the area.
Okay. Might already know about it. I don't remember what it is, so next time I'm in the area, I will be sure to check it out. Oh, I'm gonna need some sort of beam. Or maybe sword. Probably sword. I don't think electricity will get me there.
Why isn't this song called Rainbow Route in Smash Brothers?
Because this is clearly a forest area.
I mean, I guess, but just call it Rainbow Route, man.
It might have play in other areas. I admittedly don't remember. There we go.
Maybe the music of Rainbow Route changes. Oh yeah. Well, speak of the devil.
There you
Well,
go.
okay. I guess the thing is just the thing. How about that? Oh, but they made it funky.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God you killed that man and he turned into pancakes.
Only once, though.
Love that swing rhythm.
If you were to turn into food when you died, what food would you turn into?
I don't think I'd really care at that point.
Swedish fish, so no one would eat me.
I like Swedish fish.
Yeah, Swedish fish are fine.
Swedish fish, so only my friends would be willing to eat me.
They have this variety of Swedish fish based off of crushed soda, so pineapple, grape.
Human fish is already food, though.
They were pretty good.
Ah. Maybe that's it. Maybe I just haven't had good Swedish fish.
Yeah.
Human flesh is already food, though? Yeah, I guess you got a point there.
Well, yeah, but, like,
Oh, wait a
it's
sec.
different from being delicious pancakes.
Hey! Mr. Gordo here actually kind of bounces around a little bit. See how he's going up and down the slopes?
Yeah, he's very jittery. He's very nervous. Dang, he was already dead and you decided to kill him like 8 more times. These golems are really cute. I do kind of wish that they became the new standard rock enemy.
Over Rocky?
Rocky. Yeah.
Whoops.
Because they were originally going to in the unreleased GameCube Kirby project.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I don't know that a ton from this game specifically became mainstays. I should have grabbed Burning Man.
To be fair, neither this game nor Squeak Squad a lot was retained.
Well,
it's mostly just in between those two games.
To be fair, there's not a lot that you can retain from Squeak Squad.
Here we go.
You have the Squeak Squad, and you have Ghost ability. Ghost ability's cool.
And they retained the Squeak Squad. Derode shows up in other games after that.
Yeah, that's the bonus game, is you get loot.
Huh. Okay.
Sounds like a worse version of Kirby's Adventure, but okay.
Oh, look, Yellow Kirby's ready to go.
Alright, man. Oh, I was gonna check out the mansion some more.
Apparently, Chip the Fox enemy appears in later games.
Let's.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, you're correct.
Okay, so the left area I wanted to get to. I'm gonna have to get to there from area 1.
Oh wait, never mind. D-Mind appears a lot. Yeah, never mind. This game does more than appears more than Squeak Squad.
Okay, so if I want to do that, probably how I have to do this is I did it there before.
You apparently missed Master Hand in that last room.
Yeah, coward.
Oh, what?
Oh well.
So much hate. Okay, well, I will replay all of this gratuitously so that I can see him.
Remind me again, can you give your fellow Kirbys the whole Soviet smooch to heal them after eating food like you can with your partners in Superstar Ultra? I have no idea.
Don't believe you can.
I love that you called it the Soviet smooch. Because that is so on point. In ways I never even considered. Oh my god. My mind feels expanded.
Pollo! Here's Eduardo.
Here's Eduardo.
Welcome.
Oh, useful thing. The star glows brighter for doors leading to rooms you haven't been to.
Huh.
Oh, that's helpful. I like that.
Well, then why is it glowing right there?
Because I haven't been to that other room. I wasn't. Wait.
It just
It
came
links
from
you to the room. That the room is. It's luring you to another path that is open, as opposed to this one, which is a closed path, I guess.
Yeah, this is a dead end route, or this is a route that I've fully explored, except for the part that I didn't fully explore.
Which Kirby is this? Amazing Mirror.
Yep.
This was the second GBA one.
Correct.
It is a Metroidvania.
It close if you haven't gone through, regardless of not if you went into the destination room. Alright.
You.
Well, I like that they retain the burning from Nightmare in Dreamland. This is a good hat.
Yep.
I actually don't know which of the two fire hats I prefer, because both are really nice.
I mean, you said you preferred this one last time, but
Yeah, but I lied.
fair enough.
Oh. Well, hello.
God, this feels weird.
Yes, doesn't it though?
This feels like an early season of Death Battle or something. He doesn't feel like he should be here.
Yeah, he looks very amateurly animated.
Alright, smash! Attack with familiar fighting moves. Press B with the control pad for different smashing attacks. So
Yo,
attack-
Kirby just beat Boo! He
Attack-
sure as hell did.
You have the 4 special moves, and also, well, instead of inhale, you have the little jab and.
Oh, do you have Nair?
Yeah.
That's about accurate for Nair.
Gotcha. Alright, enough of this. Take me home, man.
You've completed Nostalgia Kirby? Wherever you want on the server, man. I don't know. Do you consider
Share
it
your
a
stuff?
meme or art? Your choice. Follow your heart.
We also have mid-air spinning hammer move. Oh, that's right.
And yeah, it's very clearly just Smash Kirby. Some people think it's exaggerated, but nope.
Huh. The only difference is that he's good in this game.
Smash is, in fact, one of the most useful abilities. Hey! Hey! Back here!
Oh, he ate your eat. Why is he not tack?
Because he's
I don't
droppy.
Crockett, I hate it. I hate it.
Gonna have to see this. Alright. Okay. Alright, so that little symbol means that, this special door means that it takes me to a separate area. From attacking the power of Juju. I never actually played any of those games. Were they any good?
I never played it either.
Thank you for the good Christian Kirby content.
Can you see the map again for a second?
Sure.
One
So
thing I like is how the arrows point in what direction you can go in. I don't think I've ever seen a Metroidvania do that before, and that's kind of neat. Just a little thing.
I'm trying to think. Surely they did it like where, oh, this room has a particular colored door that means it's one way or whatever.
I don't think so. But
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
not
think
sure on that. I
But
can't
most of them
remember.
don't have one ways. Not very often anyway. Metroid does that sometimes.
Got some music.
They're definitely
Oh, good.
not
We
one
can
for-
play our favorite song from Super Smash Bros. Brawl Forest area.
Storm Talon, prince among
Hey,
the
thanks,
Hey!
hey, Alter!
Wow, hey, Alter!
Hey,
And
One
friends!
and two. Nice.
Oh, I'm going to need some help with this.
hey guys. How'd your stream go? Gosh, what was the project you were working on? Something for the conversation, I think? Okay, it's kind of creepy how they just don't make sounds.
Do they really need to freeze the game when they swallow the coffee ability?
I gotta get rid of my ability.
Oh, the
for-
comparison. I see. Oh my god. It just keeps going.
You could put that on an infinite loop, I bet.
Alright.
Crockett, please. We have friends here. We're trying to keep friends. We don't need to discuss Doug Walker Kirby.
There we go. Thanks, guys.
With all due respect, thank you! Thank you for that respect. Oh, you got a ninja scroll.
Oh. Wait, what is that Smash? Here, I want Smash. Yes! Thank you. Alright, think this is green. Green Kirby. You and me.
Nope, that's yellow.
Dastardly.
See, like I said, they should have had a blue one.
Agreed.
It does affect you.
Not too bad. Thank you, man. Well, bye. Alright. Oh, I thought I pranked that Waddle Doo, but he pranked me.
I don't think Nostalgia Critic ever said anything about Kirby. I don't tend to think about him in relation to video games because I can only think of him reviewing Pokemon the first movie, and his first comment was, "What's a Pokemon?"
Yeah.
Oh, alright.
Oh?
Cookability.
Oh, it's cooking Kirby.
Of course, I just burned a smash for that, but that's okay.
Yeah, but you're a chef now. That's
am
what's
a chef.
important. I love
Giant
his name
Rocky!
is Roly Roly. I love him! Look at his little chubby cheeks.
So
He's
angry.
so mad.
What's he angry about? We'll never know.
Whoop. There we go.
I'll just through the water.
Whoop. I messed something up. I probably should have grabbed that too. Oh well. Oh, it's Boxy.
Foxy is fun. I think this is the only game she's in.
I think so. Maybe she's in Squeak Squad.
I think she's in Squeak Squad because I've seen this character before.
Yeah, that would make good sense.
Like, she gives you magic ability, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Here we go. Magic. Nope. That's friggin' no telling what will happen when you use it, but once you use it, you lose it.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
yeah,
sounds
this
like
had
magic.
This had the lame version of magic, which you can only use once. That is one thing I prefer about Squeak Squad, is that it turned it into a full ability.
Go back to that room on the far left of Moonlight Mansion. I must have missed that. Okay. We fly away. Whoop. Flies past tomatoes. Oh, and you can move up and down too, so if I really wanted to get that one up, I could have gotten that.
Oh, do those blocks actually injure you?
I think so, yeah.
Squeak Squad was your first Kirby game and one of the few you played? It's a fine one.
Whoop.
Like,
It's mediocre. But
it
like,
is, but
you like it.
it's Kirby. Like,
Yeah.
I'm never going to complain about someone liking a Kirby game.
Yeah.
Alright, so I wanted to... So I'll take this store again. Ignore that conniving man.
Kirby Planet Robobot is one of the best in the series.
Oh yeah, I love Robobot.
We'll see if we can't hit that area too, Link.
Like, I would say that Robobot is the best single-player Kirby game.
Really? Huh. Definitely looking forward to it. We'll hit a point where I know next to nothing about given Kirby's. So I'm definitely looking forward to getting to that point.
What is that? Is that after Squeak Squad or?
Let's see. So after Canvas Curse, I didn't play anything until trying to think through this. So I played Canvas Curse, didn't play anything until Superstar Ultra, didn't play anything until I think this can punch through. No, it can't. Filthy lie. So Superstar Ultra, I played Return to Dreamland. I played Star Allies, the base game, and then nothing else.
Didn't you play a little of Mass Attack too?
Oh, yeah, that's right. I played just enough to unlock the side games.
Was that girl holding a portal hostage?
Yes, she was.
It's really weird that these guys are the main cause of bomb, not Poppy Bros.
Yeah, no Poppy Bro in this game.
I'm noticing that this game in general, like, really has different enemies giving you copy abilities.
Yeah, it's like it's almost like they're in some sort of mirrored world that isn't Kirby's.
Alright.
Maybe.
SG, I just want to make sure I don't miss it. What was the room I wanted to be in? You said the room on the far left. The left room. Okay, so left from here. This is where I want to be?
The left room. The room on the left.
The left. The left.
There were two. Swim to the bottom of the water at the start of the room and pay attention to the enemies without killing them. Okay. Yeah. Oh wait, I totally killed some enemies. Okay. Well, okay. So we got blippers. Got more blippers. There's a blooper.
No, that's a squisher.
Squisher.
Oh.
Hey. Persistent little fella. Okay.
He can get you. He's gonna get you.
Is this like the only persistent blipper in the series?
Is it just the persistent blipper that you wanted to
Is he a friend?
That squishy is, to your knowledge, literally the only squishy in the entire game.
Oh, wait,
Wow.
what? Really? What a weird thing to add. He's just on.
Oh, there he is.
Here's me.
Okay.
What do you do, man? What's your story?
I'm going up. Oh, can't go up anymore. Guess this is the end of the line for me.
He's fucking bloodthirsty.
It's hard being
I
a
guess that's it.
squisher.
Fucking kill him. I guess I'm just going to chill. That's just where I am in my life.
You could say his appearance in this game is a blip.
I bet what happened is they designed the enemy and then couldn't think of many spots to put him. So
Yeah. That's cute. That's cute. I like
Yeah.
that.
I love cameo enemies.
Alright, let's head to Area 3 this time. A little bit of backtracking. There's actually quite a bit of backtracking in this game as memory serves. But we'll get there pretty quick.
I think if you route it correctly, there isn't too much backtracking.
Yes, but you catch yourself right away with what you're saying there. Oh, I want a jelly donut. Nice.
Delicious
Jelly-filled
jelly
one are
donut.
my favorites. Nothing beats a good jelly-filled donut. I don't think I've had a donut in a year. I should get a donut.
I think donuts are the food I feel most guilty about eating. Like the guiltiest of pleasures.
Well, there's like no upside to donut other than donut.
I think milkshake might be slightly worse.
Oh, no. It's bang bang time. Don't read too much into that.
I'm glad that you feel so strongly about milkshakes. But no, you're totally right. Milkshakes do qualify under that same, there is no joy, there is only this. Repent,
Well,
O sinner, for this milkshake will be all you have.
Yeah. Well, like, milkshakes are just, like, one of the worst ratios of calories per, speed drinking it that you can get.
Here we go. On to Area 3, Cabbage Cavern.
I don't think cabbage normally grows in caverns.
Oh, and ice cream normally grows on islands?
Yes.
Or yogurt normally grows in yards?
Yes! Not
Yeah.
grows, but it's sold there for sure.
Well, maybe cabbage is sold in caverns. You don't know.
Who would sell cabbages in a cavern?
Oh, maybe Ernesto, the cabbage salesman.
Is
People don't
that the name of the Avatar The Last Airbender character?
People don't even live in caverns anymore. They're not cavemen.
Yes, Ernesto from my favorite anime, Avatar The Last Airbender. Cabbages are sold in carts, and they're sold in corporations.
By the way, you're going for 100% chests, right? Maybe. We'll see. I could be so persuaded.
I think we'll see how it goes with the flow of the game overall. Do you get
Sure.
anything bonus boss-wise for 100%?
Nah, they wouldn't introduce that until later on.
Okay. Well, no, because 100% is required for, Dreamland 3 and 64, so...
Oh, true. Dastardly.
Oh, wow, you're dying. Why would you hurt Kirby in such a way?
Sometimes I get so full of emotions, I just don't know what to do with that. I just lash out at the ones I love.
You should not lash out at Kirby ever.
Why would you ever lash out at Kirby? What has Kirby done to you recently?
So you hurt
You
him
knew what
again.
would happen!
I actually thought that I might have had a shot there.
You did exactly the same thing.
That was carelessness.
You beat Battletoad.
You know what the definition of insanity is according to people who don't know the definition of insanity, right?
Yeah, it's Christopher Robin.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Silly old bear.
Ha! There we go. You know, I didn't need to wait all that time. Just checking what I'm working on for timer. Gotcha. Easy.
Christopher Robin and Chris from Sonic X are the same person. But that's just a theory. A game theory.
Thanks for watching.
Alright.
Add Sora from Kingdom Hearts to that list. Yep. He's not named Chris, but like When has Sora ever cared about his name? Sometimes he's Sora, sometimes he's Roxas, sometimes he's Ventus.
Well, no, Roxas is a portmanteau of Sora, you see.
No, it's
Sora
not.
and what?
Yes, it is. It's Sora and X.
You mean it's an anagram? And no, it's not even that because it adds the X.
That's not how portmanteaus work. A portmanteau needs to be of 2 words. X is not a word pair.
Well, look, you were just talking about Sonic X. I'm talking about Sora X. X can be a word. X can mean cross.
Okay,
Project
so...
Cross Zone is too bad of a game for that to count.
So, alright, so Sonic Cross, then.
Look, I didn't want to bring Sonic's religion into this, but now that we're here...
There we go. Nope, this way. There we go. Oh good, the batteries. Alright, enough of that.
The batteries are the ultimate. Yeah, we need to stick some collectible here, but we don't know what to put, so here, have a battery.
Unfortunately, I don't have fast travel to Area 3 yet. So, 4th verse, same as the first. Face. I was hoping that to be face. Ah. Oh, thanks, other Kirby.
No problem, says other Kirby.
I can never remember what color he is. Left is green and right is yellow?
No, opposite.
Dastardly. Left is yellow, right is green. Okay. I'm used to green being darker than yellow.
Yeah, no,
Pretty
that's
bright
weird.
green.
Yeah, that's a really big line. That's like a mustard kiwi.
Alright, here we go. Oh, I definitely want to get over there. I don't think I can get over there. Okay, well, so that does me no good. If I can get to that warp, I'll be okay. So, what happens if I double back here?
What are red and green names? Red and green's names? Well, they're just red Kirby and green Kirby.
No,
don't
we can do
deserve
better
names.
than that. We can do better than that. I think red Kirby's name is like, Ruby Reginald Artemis III, and green Kirby's name is Ethel.
See, you could use those, but I like being honest to our viewers. I respect their intelligence.
Yeah, yeah. Hatsa! Just a little bit of that, and a little bit of that. Alright, and then this... is this anything? Nope, that's nothing. What about this? There isn't anything there. Okay, other warps to area... Oh,
I mean, you could just use that warp to area 3 to get to area 3.
You know, I thought about that. I wasn't 100% on board with it. I was worried that, like, it might not be the done thing, but, live and learn.
You mean it's not in vogue?
Aye. See, you get it. Okay. Oh, it warped to area 8 over there. Okay. Boss is down. Another short area. That's okay. Let's see. How do I want to do this?
It's fine. You can kill someone.
That makes it fun.
Rurby and Gerby, respectively. Corby. Actually, funny you say the name Corby. I had a fan character whose name was Corby. He was basically the Boshi to Kirby.
Oh yeah, Chip's here. Chip's cute.
Chip's cute. I've never quite gotten Chip, so he's like a little birdie canary with a foxtail.
He's like a fox enemy, yeah.
Yes. Let's say yes.
Do you think there's any Mario character that is more insignificant but more repeated than Boshi in like the fan base and stuff? Like people like to use him as like, well, there's Mario and Wario and Luigi and Waluigi, and then Yoshi and Boshi.
More insignificant.
I mean, Booster comes to mind, but no one talks about Booster.
Technically Bowsette, because that's a character who does not exist.
I guess.
And it's like, yeah, top 10 most popular Mario characters.
Weird to think about. Oh, good grief. I am so glad Bowsette did not exist in the time of Lemmy's Land. Would not have been able to reconcile that.
Oh, I can reconcile that.
Bowletta was weird enough.
Oh, that would have made people confused, and that would have been real good.
Oh, we have an angry man just waiting over there. He's going to get us.
Oh my god,
he's going to get us.
His life's mission is to wait for you to come out of this hole.
Just learn to accept yourself for who you are, Kirby. Come out of this hole.
Hammer! Flatten your foes with these super special moves.
Jump!
And this is where the flame smash comes from.
You mean the fire?
Yes. Well, that sucked.
Yep.
No, I immediately give up. I'm going this way now.
Bowsette was in the art book, but that's not what inspired Bowsette. It's just a weird coincidence.
Wait, seriously? They, oh wait, I was there already. There was like an official thing for it?
Yeah, it was a theoretical female Bowser was in like a 3D world or something art book. But it never got off the ground. And people were all like, yo, this proves official Bowsette.
It sure does, Internet. I agree. Call me wrong, please.
If I'm wrong, I don't want to be right.
not gonna lie, Sword Kirby is kind of rad with a helm splitter.
Yeah.
Is that what the up-down is?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
UFO!
It took me a moment to realize, what the fuck's an up-down?
Wow, I'm so lucky. Oh, that's the same as on before.
I like that UFO is particularly useful here. Because you can just fly around those spikes.
Agreed. Let's see. Yeah, let's double back. I want to just hit checkpoint.
Ah, you said it. What's up, down?
Yeah, okay. Oh no! Oh. Batafire! Forget about this guy, he's cute.
It is
That's
indeed
actually
a bat
adorable.
of fire. Yeah.
Let's see. I want to hold on to UFO. I'll find out what he gives later. I'm pretty sure he gives
Pretty
burning.
sure. Yeah, it seems like burning.
That's a spray paint. So now I can play as, oh, whatever color that is. Kirby. Might be chocolate.
Be Puce Kirby.
Hey, I totally would if I could. Alright.
Salmon Kirby.
Okay. Okay, so that's that warp. Yeah, so not everything directly connects to the hub area, but so you'll sometimes have these rooms that transition from, that connect between other transport rooms. You get what I'm saying. Let's see. I'm gonna leave this as it is for now. Now I'm gonna double back. Okay, well, bye.
At some point, you should reset the game so you can use some of the spray paint. Pretty sure the game auto-saves, but maybe make a save state before you restart just in case.
Sure. After the next goal, I will do that. Or maybe after we beat this next boss. Excuse me, pardon me.
It looks so sad just crumpled over. You know, like a corpse. Guys, corpses are sad.
Pyricon 2021. So, where do you guys sit on whether bats are cute or ugly?
Bats are cute.
Thank you.
That's pretty cute, yeah.
Whoa, it's Sonic. Or
Whoa!
Kaylee.
I'm deceased.
Whoa, I've been taking too many bath salts, Tails. Whoa!
I can't do the stompy thing. Cute most of the
Whoa.
time. Yeah, bats are cute.
Cabbage Cavern's looking more like Sand Cavern. Am I right, Tails?
Holy shit, Tails, I'm on bath salts. Oh, alright, this will be a little thingy. Now this links back to the hub area. Oh, I forgot. I lose UFO when I go back to the main area.
Dumb.
Well, I guess they had to keep it super special secret somehow. Also, this door would let me go to area 8 right away, but we won't do that.
It doesn't feel like there's that many powers in this game. But maybe they're just not giving you a lot of them.
I feel like we've seen a bunch of them already, and I'm mostly just sticking with favorites.
It feels like you've already seen most of them.
Oops, probably didn't want to do that.
There might not be more than in adventure, but adventure paced them out a lot better, I think. Because you kept seeing new ones until like World 4.
That could be it. I want to say a lot of the... Oh, that man is just so angry again.
In here in this cave with one purpose.
Sell cabbages?
I want to throw more cabbage-shaped coconuts. And I'm gonna ram you with the hammer. Oh, no. Bonkers died.
Alright.
Ooh,
Oh,
there's
fan.
throw.
Throw! Let's see. Just want to see what it has to say. Try throwing enemies straight, aim up or down to change direction. Yeah, it's definitely
So
throw, not
condescending.
suplex.
Just friggin' try throwing enemies straight.
Alright.
Yeah,
Okay,
dumbass.
You ever considered aiming? Oh, it's a heavy mole.
A literal heavy mole.
Oh, I know this guy. He becomes a hippie in Squeak Squad.
No, I think you fight his wife.
Oh, okay. That
Common
makes more
misconception.
sense than what I said. So men are the mirror world counterpart of women, based on Molly.
I guess? Gotcha! Oh, I didn't wait for him to react.
You've got the magical pizza slice. Only you can assemble the full $5.99 pizza at Little Caesars.
Alright, now I said I would try out a different Kirby color. So let's do that.
Yep. Create a restore point.
And we'll do a little reset. Oh, 20% already. Okay.
Hey,
Oh wait, collection room. Okay, so we can change him to chocolate or
Chocolat.
chalk.
or shock a lot.
Let's see, we have a couple maps, a couple sounds, secret sounds, spunky notes, enemy sounds. We don't have the sound player though, so we can't do that. Become Doug. Alright, so is Chalk Doug Kirby?
Doug Chalker. Doug Chalker.
Oh, Doug Chalker, okay.
I don't like that word. Doug.
The other Kirbys are like, what are you doing, man? Come on. You're better than this. Okay, we hit Area 3, now I guess let's head to Area 4. Excuse me.
I have heard in some circles that 4 comes after 3.
Yeah, you know. Wait, not that one. I don't like this one. I want to
Well, no, circles have 0 points.
Or they have infinite points.
The other Kirbys. What are you thinking? No, wait. I'm getting all mixed up. Yeah, this is the one. Okay. We're in business now, lads. And lasses. And other type friends. Away we go. Alright, now you're something, aren't you? You are not something. Never mind.
You tried.
He just exists to be a very annoying hitbox.
A little bit.
But there are so many weird pterodactyls in Kirby.
Yes, there are.
Well, he's clearly not a pterodactyl. He's just a triangle.
Hey, pterodactyls can come in any shape and species.
But what about pterodons?
It's a type of pterodactyl.
Yeah, they're pterodactyls named Dawn. What's your point?
Hey!
Alright, who would win in an angel with a bow or a boxy dog? Oh, he's a boxer.
Or is he a dachshund?
Boxland?
His name's Boxen, so maybe he's a half-breed between boxer and dachshund.
Hey, that's cool.
Oh, hey. It's that thing where you set a thing on fire.
Yeah, this game has those too.
Cool, it'd be weird if it didn't.
Now we're up here. Just checking. Yep, that's
Yes,
the
it's
wrong
the
one.
box ghost.
It's the box ghost. Dastardly.
Well, fuck. Dang, it looks like it reaches.
Yeah.
It does not reach, but it does look like it.
Alright. Well, that's okay. I think I just have to come back from the other side. A little bit of that. Oh, wait a sec. There we go.
Can get that one. Not really worth it, but
Ta-ta. There we go. Now I'm at full health.
do you feel good about yourself?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I'm a very healthy guy.
Do you feel like a hero now?
Now, you make me want to see something that manages to put a moral quandary out of like a heal mechanic.
Well,
Okay.
I mean, they could do that by like sucking the life out of someone. It's the easiest
Yeah.
way to do that.
Yeah, but you can go more interesting than vampirism.
Hey, nothing is more interesting than vampirism. Exactly.
That's right, I can bop between different area maps like that. Okay, so, here we go. We are now in Area 4, Mustard Mountain.
This
Gross.
looks like Area 3.
No, this is a mountain of mustard.
Ah, no, it's not cutting it for me.
There were burning dudes in the other area. I want to bring one of them in.
Just check, can you break it?
With the parasol?
I didn't think so, but Kirby has weird rules with that sometimes.
Yeah, but there's usually a little more sense than, oh, yeah, you can just punch through steel with umbrella.
It's a hitty thing.
Yeah, sword, not strong enough to puncture steel.
That's
but
a
umbrella's
cutty thing.
Hoochie mama.
That's a cutty thing, not a hitty thing.
Alright, I don't know that that actually did anything for me, though. Oh, never mind.
Oh. I don't know if that was intentional, but doesn't matter.
Yeah. But, I'll take that. Oh wait. I want that man's power.
This is fun.
Use bombs wisely. But no, it's fun.
I like that that actually uses the bomb mechanic. But
Yeah.
I'm just a big fan of using bombs for puzzles like that in general.
Yeah, good job using Mario 2 mechanics.
Well, Mario 2 isn't really the same thing because it doesn't use the timer in any interesting way.
Hey, you gotta time it when you drop it sometimes.
Do you?
Yeah, you do, because, like the one that's a shortcut to Birdo in the first level. You gotta drop it so that
Oh,
it
yeah,
hits the
you're right.
wall. Yeah.
You're right.
And then there's a bunch in 5-3 as well. Oh, you can't snipe him?
Unfortunately not.
How
Can't
terrible,
make
you
him say,
can't kill an
"Oh
elephant
my."
without him knowing.
You have to be very cordial with an elephant and go, "Excuse me, Mr. Elephant. I aim to snuff the life out of you." And the elephant can
You
be
aim
all
to
like,
snuffleupagus the life out of you?
wasn't even going for that, but I will take that.
Holy shit, Tails, I'm back again!
So is little Chip their Tails?
Yes! He just wants to fly high.
I wanna die.
I wanna die.
Dastardly. Anyway, let's become
What?
baby.
Oh good, I'm glad that we have baby power.
Shrink down to tiny size so you can fit through tight passageways.
Yeah, okay. I said that this doesn't have very many powers, but then it threw us throw and mini, so yeah, it's fine.
Hey, get back here.
Oh no, Sonic!
Hey.
Oh no, Tails!
Holy shit, Tails. Alright, I'm not Mini anymore. Maybe everyone is Mini here. Oh, old boy! Boxer.
This is a good boy. I like him. Like, he's slightly scary, but he's also adorable.
The cutest Hadokins.
I like his little pads on his weird feet. Oh right, I lost all my 1-ups when I reset. Alright, one more. Come on. Come on, Punch Doggy.
Spends a lot of time waiting around, gotta say. Okay.
He's so sad!
Bah.
Oh, it takes a while to give the other Kirbys a chance to hop on if you need them. Anyway, we're in level 9 now. Candy Constellation.
Well, okay.
Welcome to the end of the game.
Ghost song's sweet. You're dead.
Not a
At least
punch.
that guy's happy, though. With his weird otaku face.
Ugh. I always just read it as a weird mustache nose. You know, in retrospect, this area feels very, Milky Way wishes. Like,
I mean, just because it's space.
no. What's the particular planet? With
I don't know.
with the
Like,
water in the
are you-
sky?
Oh, are you talking about Half Moon?
I think so.
Or are you you're talking about the second planet.
Maybe?
Yeah, the one where you get sword ability.
Aquarius?
Yeah, Aquarius.
Doing alright. Not quite sure what that connects to, but that's okay. Dastardly. Alright, we can do that better. Oh, sorry. No, we're all just deep in contemplation. Sure. Here, actually, hold up just a sec. Want to
I
adjust
was
my
not
mic a little
talking
bit.
at that moment, but
There we go. It's a little better, I think.
All right.
All right. Now, how do I want to do this? Not like that.
yeah, don't do the up down because it has end lag on it.
Do I want beam?
Or the spinning thing or whatever. Well, you gotta hit the switch too.
Thank you, Waddle Doo, for saving me from myself. There's some trick here I need to do.
Bomb?
Maybe. Gotta actually hit the switch. Yeah, I found that helps. Oh, actually, that's interesting. I'm gonna do a completely different thing. No, I'm not. You. There we go.
Ah, you solved it. You've got the red.
You solved the puzzle of go left.
I'm proud, question mark. I'm proud with a period.
You, one of you, and a little bit of you. And there we go.
What's worse, I'm proud with a question mark, or I'm proud with a period?
Definitely the
Neither.
question
It's
mark.
I'm proud with an ellipses.
Well, sure.
Question mark implies uncertainty, but period implies disinterest.
I'm proud.
I'm proud.
Ellipsis is just like, where did I go wrong?
Is ellipsis the most condescending punctuation mark?
No, that's definitely double quote.
Yeah, it's either double quote or if you're mocking someone, tilde.
Yeah.
Like, there's a difference between that's cute and that's cute, ellipsis, and you're so cute, tilde.
I don't know, what do you think? No, it's semicolon. Darn it. I think I do need a bomb there. Oh, why, thank you. Out of curiosity. Nah. Alright, so how do I want to time this then?
Well,
Like that. Easy.
That works.
Oh, big treasure. Oh no, one of the Kirbys died.
oh
no,
no,
one
he
of
is
the-
heaven now. Hello, Kirby. It is I. I am in heaven now.
Oh, shh. They're sleeping.
It's kind of sick that you went, shh, they're sleeping, and laid a bomb next to them.
Well, I mean, they didn't
We have-
wake up, did they?
Technically, we haven't seen any of either of those two powers that you just passed by.
That is true. Alright, well, let's do our due diligence.
What, you're... Why...
Just to keep you guessing.
Pause.
Hey,
Do not disturb. I need my beauty rest.
do not disturb. I'm tired.
Get out!
You can get an easy smash ability from Mix by eating 2 natties. Huzzah!
No, you
Citation needed, Buster.
Well, it
Unless
depends,
you-
because
might
I
be
think
random.
it's consistent. I know in Superstar, it's a consistent roulette. That's a neat effect when he goes all, like, 3-dimensional.
Warning, he's only as a last resort. Well, not like that. You should try getting good.
I agree.
There's burning.
Okay, Burning's frame 1.
Earnings frame 1.
Hata! Throw's good enough.
Just let the roulette choose for you. So that means don't push anything.
Oh! Well, okay. Wow, okay.
Wow,
Pretty cool.
alright.
Does that happen every time?
Guess so.
Does the game
That
really
was-
want you to be smashing brothers? Sound player. So do you think Roly Poly is related to Kirby? They look kind of similar.
No.
Okay.
Next question.
Do you think the
Not every round blob guy is a Kirby.
So you go, oh, dude, is Pac-Man related to Kirby?
You joke, but every kid thought that Jigglypuff was related to Kirby somehow.
Is King Dedede related to Kirby?
they don't look similar. Don't give me
They're
that.
round.
That is not the
Flipper
only-
related to Kirby? Is Sir Kibble related to Kirby? They can't be related because they're dating. Moving on.
Kirby would never date that creepy otaku fuck.
Jigglypuff?
No, not Jigglypuff, the roly-poly.
Oh, I was confident you were calling Jigglypuff a creepy otaku fuck.
I mean, yes, but not at this moment.
Is Jigglypuff Kawaii Desu? Yeah,
Please
I think I
call
went
her
for loop.
Baka Gaijin. Call her by her Nihongo name, Purin.
Yeah, I went in a loop.
That guy ate you. Is he related to Kirby?
I don't think
That guy's
hunger
pretty
is
blobby.
familial
He's a
to-
Kirby.
I have
This-
a mouth.
this
Am
guy
I
has-
related to Kirby?
This guy
tell
has two
me.
little round legs. He's a Kirby.
Who is a Kirby in this crazy world?
Yeah, I went in a loop.
It's you. You're the Kirby.
Oh, there's a Kirby with wings.
Alright, smart guys. What isn't a Kirby?
King Dedede.
Well, no. Clearly you don't agree on that. I'm just saying.
Wispy
Look at
Woods
him.
is definitely not a Kirby.
Those little beady eyes. That general optimism towards day-to-day life. Meta Knight, of course. Oh. No flan for me. Alright, let's try this again. Easy. So seriously though, is this just a No, so directly below should be a... Maybe this is supposed to be like a warp room? I don't think so. Well, except... Yeah, no, this would clearly be the warp room. I think I'm just gonna be caught in a loop going back and forth. Oh, wait, SG says, I forget exactly how I might break out of this. Actually, I think I might know.
Alright, Bill's out.
I will continue wandering around. See, those beady eyes. His little jowls almost look like...
His eyes are totally different.
His eyes are significantly smaller. That angel thing looks more like Kirby.
Wow.
Kirby doesn't have a weird otaku mouth.
Yeah, that's
He even
Jigglypuff.
he even does the little otaku squinty eyes.
Are
Like in
are you
XD.
just saying that, oh yes, all Hifumi Yamadas are otakus?
Anyone with that little 3 mouth, yes.
Alright, I will definitely take input if you think you have a way out.
You might as well have said, "Oh, are you just saying all otakus are otakus now?"
Go back to the naughties and fly up. Okay.
Above them. Okay. Ow.
Anything that looks like this, 8-3. Yes! There you go. You understand me. Or an X3 also.
Yamada is that hamster veal looking motherfucker from Dingle Rumps, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I didn't ever think to compare him to Hamster Veal, but yes.
I can't not think of hamster veal when I see him.
Okay.
Cool.
Cool.
I don't see anything in the naughty land here. Yamada deserves better. I also have a second idea if the first doesn't work. Alright, well, lay it on me.
Yeah, this first idea seems like it sucks.
Go back to the room on the right, then go back up, back here, and immediately go up. Okay, so I go over here. Up here. Bomb on the right side of this room goes upward. Oh. Aha! Dastardly.
Sneaky, sneaky.
What?
Very sneaky, sis.
Hatsa! Good catch, SG. Alright, and this will free us from that accursed loop.
Oh, but you can keep Cupid when you go to the hub.
Well, because Cupid isn't UFO. Everyone knows angels less mysterious and rare than UFOs. Alright, but I did want to go to Area 4. I didn't really explore that a whole lot. Despite what you see there. Okay, so I'm gonna have to... At least, no quick way to it. I don't think I actually hit the... Did I hit the... Maybe I hit the... You? Yes! Nice. Losing UFO when you go to the hub is just like losing it when you beat the stage. Yep. Since in most circumstances when you go back to the hub is strictly when you would finish a stage. Dastardly. Alright, so... Oh, hey, our buddy's here. Ah, we're going to immediately leave. So, little question. When this game came out, I remember there was a lot of people who were mad that some of the Japanese names were changed in the localization. Like Cupid Kirby was originally Angel Kirby in Japanese.
Okay, that makes sense. Especially with the halo, which is not associated with Cupid at all.
Right.
Yeah.
Darn.
Although it does have heart arrows, it looks like.
Yeah. You. Think outside the box. Anyway, here's a map. Ah, what? It's all isolated. Oof. Frig. Very segmented area. Okay, so I'm going to want to find another entrance into here from Area 1, from Rainbow Route, and then I'll be good to go. SGS says, Gigaton Punch beats Crackety Hack. That's right, Gigaton Punch was the original name for that, wasn't it? You sort of lose the joke with Crackety Hack.
It doesn't matter. Gigaton Punch is weaker than Megaton Punch.
Nope. A Giga is more than a Mega.
Yeah,
but
and the
it's
Mega
advertising.
splits the world in half.
Oh, I see. I see what you're saying. There we go. None of that. Let's see, and I'll just continue on. Just want to see if I can find that alternate route. Nope, don't want to be there. I'm sure I need to find something to bust that. You. Or I just walk over here.
That's probably the smarter plan.
Easy.
Every time. Tails just died. So, yeah, there's no reason to live.
It's the theme song, I'm telling you.
I wanna die.
Alright,
Die
so...
so that I can reach the highest of all of my heaven.
Alright, so what...
Somebody will be waiting for me. It's my mom.
Oh.
Ow.
Oh wait, she's not here. Gotta keep going.
Guess she made a bit. Guess she went to the other place.
Oh. What sins has Tails' mom committed? Jeez Louise.
Her son has two tails.
Yeah, but these things happen. Wait, nope. Aha! Anyway, I have to eat Shooty now. Oh, he
Why
beguiled
doesn't he
me.
give you missile?
Why is he a baby aircraft carrier?
Because he's Shooty.
I'm fine with him being an aircraft carrier, except that he doesn't give you missile.
No, this doesn't do it.
No, he shoots bombs. Like a bomber.
He could give you bomb too, I would accept that. But he gives you neither.
Yeah, you're correct.
So what were you guys' most played Game Boy Advance games?
Yu-Gi-Oh! Dungeon Dice Monsters. Next question.
Easily Pokemon Sapphire for me.
Yeah, I'd say
I don't know.
Pokemon Sapphire's up there for me too. I really enjoyed doing the Reggies as a kid. Because my guide for Pokemon had a Braille guide, but it didn't give you the solutions to the puzzles.
Oh, that's a neat way to do it.
Yeah, it was really cool to do. You see a little air Crockett.
Oh,
See ya.
alright. See ya, Crockett. There we go. Here's a Stoneman.
I honestly thought you were dead.
Yeah, same here.
Haha! Don't count me out. Despite evidence to the
And
contrary.
that guy shoots a projectile too. That guy's annoying. Top 10 most annoying Kirby enemies.
Top 10 Kirby betrayals. Oh, this is gonna be a minefield.
Well, no, he throws bombs. It's a bomb field.
Oh, excuse me.
You just die with help.
Aha!
I wonder if that was like an actual Watch Mojo video or something. Top 10 anime betrayals.
Well, just... That had to have come from somewhere, eh?
Yeah.
Gotcha!
Finally, note.
Hey, if we are gonna 100% it, might as well get cracking while we're catching up. There's gotta be something that tells you if there's a treasure in a room. I'm sure that's like a late game unlock or something. Whoop, easy. Bombar!
Okay, but this guy is a mini boss, which means that he has to give you a power. So that other mini enemy that doesn't give you a power is even stupider.
I actually want to say you can get 2 things from Bombar. Yeah, here's Bum. And here's Missile.
If the room glows on the map, you've got all the treasures. It seems like.
Oh, okay. I guess Shooty is just there to tell you, hey, Bumbar's hiding around somewhere. Well, that sucked.
Yep.
I'm sorry, Gooms, did you say what your most played Kirby or Game Boy Advance game was?
I did not. It's probably something like Fire Emblem or Advance Wars or something like that. But I'm not sure.
Would have had you pegged for Sims.
Advance Wars makes a lot of sense.
I played that, but once you beat it, there's like... It's not what you think of with a Sims game, because there's missions in it. You can actually beat it.
Fair enough.
Oh wait, no. Harvest Moon was my most played, probably.
Oh, okay.
That's in Mineral Town.
Why does he not give you bomb? His name is Bomb Bomb.
Because you have to eat his bomb to... God bless it. To get his bomb.
You certainly look like you ate his bomb.
And I ate his missile.
You appear to be the bomb of the joke.
It might actually be The Sims because I replayed that game a bunch of times, but I don't know.
Gotcha. Alright, third verse. Hopefully not same as the first. Oh, that was close though. Alright, enough of this. I love all the hit sounds in this game. Oh crap. Get back here! Get back here! Get back here! Darn.
Yeah,
Right.
I saw that one. Gone.
I won't do it again.
And it's out of there.
Oh crap, I'm on low hit points. I might need you.
You might be able to hit that. Oh. I guess you can just hit it from that side.
Yeah, I don't quite get what difference that makes. Oh well.
It doesn't.
Oh. Oh, it's just for a battery? Nah.
Oh yeah, you are low on lives.
Yep.
Yeah, because he lost them when he reset.
So
Do you
it's-
want to reset again so we could do another color?
Sure. And we know from before that it auto-saves. I will still arbitrarily create a save point. Bum. Ba-da-dum-ba-bum, ba-da. Didn't see the entirety of that tunnel. There might be something more. Alright.
No more Doug Chalker.
Alright, what are we working with?
The review stops here.
We have Carbon. And we have Red.
Well, you can't pick red.
Red's dumb. Be Carbon.
We will be Carbon Kirby. Okay, we can now listen to sounds we've unlocked. We haven't unlocked a whole lot of sounds. We've just a few. Specifically, we have unlocked sounds of enemies, notes of beginning, notes of spunk, and sounds of secret.
Apparently Carbon was SG's favorite. Well, this is for you, buddy.
Finally, we are Carbon Kirby.
Again, all the other crews are like, you fucking serious, mate? Whatever. I wanna deal with that. Let's see. Okay. No. I don't see any non-glowy rooms, so we should be okay. I think you are right about the about glowy versus non-glowy. You know, I should involve the other Kirbys more. Hey, get over here, guys. Oh, wait.
No,
Hey,
this
get over
is
here,
fun
guys.
with this being a single-player game.
I didn't sneeze, though.
Oh, they also bring food with them. So, yes, you can call your friends over and they'll bring snacks.
I brought num-nums.
Grilled cheese?
Is one of the Kirbys Samo Kirby?
Look, I've seen too many scenes of Chumley Huffington just existing, and then he just randomly says, grilled cheese? Like, look what I brought, grilled cheese?
He's a man who knows what he likes.
Your brain is just half grilled cheese now.
Or like, look, I made scones. Which one of these is the most like grilled cheese? They're scones.
Scones.
None of them.
The question still stands. Which Kirby character is the most like grilled cheese?
That's a pretty existential question if you think about it.
Why is a Kirby like a grilled cheese?
Why is a Kirby like a grilled cheese?
Oh, what? Oh, they beguiled me. I didn't want to come back here. Man, nuts to this. Take me home.
Yeah, that's dumb.
Anywho. Oh, my friends are still schlubbing it out over here. Hey, I need more food. You got food?
No, they have death.
So yeah, you were talking before about how weird it was that the other Kirbys don't make sounds.
Yes.
I imagine that's just so you're not overwhelmed with like 4 Kirbys worth of noise.
But yet they freeze the screen every time they get a power.
Yeah. Okay, good. I'm on track for the boss. That sucked. Let's just fight the boss. We'll have to come back here for loot, but that's okay. Oh, once more they beguiled me.
There's a cutter there.
Yeah, so it's not a big beguile. It's not a DDD level prank.
So what, it's an escargoon prank?
No one wants an escargoon prank.
It's not really a beguile, it's more of a Dawson.
It's like, hey,
Dawson?
Gal's A tier.
Oh yeah, you can definitely see Yellow Kirby is in the room he's in. I missed a treasure.
Oh yeah. And yes, that was Yellow Kirby.
Yes.
So Deity was the one behind the door that brought you back to World 1. Yes!
Yep.
It's the DDD mirror prank.
Oh good. Hey guys. Wrong one. Hey guys. Oh, they did kiss me.
Kiss me, I'm Kirby. Yo, happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody.
Happy St. Patty's Day.
Happy
Oh, he
St.
died.
Patty's Day.
Hey, come on, shake a leg, guys. Come on.
No, we're done.
I would rather die.
Come on, Red's cool. He'll help.
He died last time. God, them silently perishing is so weird.
Yeah, I'm getting a bunch of repressed memories of this being annoying, actually. Not in any other scenario, just when you have to get them all to suck at the same time.
Oh, also you get a super jump if you hop off their heads. I guess. These Kirbys are sadder than me. Sad Kirby. Oh. Well, hi, sad Kirby. Sorry to hear you're sad, Kirby. Come on. Okay. Oh! It's you! Ow!
Was that a cutscene?
A little bit.
Just force damage on you, okay.
So, hey, Kirby, gun. That's the
Luigi.
cutscene. Well, maybe there was a QuickTime event you missed.
Need something fiery.
Well,
Okay, here we go.
But yes, I'm sorry we're making you sad, sad Kirby. Thank you for being here, though, sad Kirby.
burning! Anyway, we're on to the boss already.
Oh.
We don't
There
get to
was
go
a-
back.
There was a fuse on the other side of that, but
Yep.
Oh,
don't know how to get
there's
to it.
Throw on the other side of that.
Alright. You know who the boss of Mustard Mountain is? Our friend!
Braco?
Why?
Still in the Superstar.
Yeah,
pony.
they reused it again.
Holy! Oh, wow!
But he does have extra moves.
See, this is much more lazy than the Wispy Wood thing. Because this is just Krakow again.
Yeah.
Oh,
That
should've
the
gone up.
attack has never not gone full screen.
I'm sorry. Force a habit.
The habit of getting hit every time?
Apparently. Hey guys. Okay. Alright. Next world is friggin' hold on. Wait for it. Nope. Not very bad. Okay, we want to go to Area 5 next. Looks like we got a
Get that
couple-
one orange one that's bothering me.
Which one? This one?
Go to the right of you. Down.
Oh, that
Left.
one?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Also, why is there a carnivorous plant here?
Why wouldn't there be a carnivorous plant here?
What's
Wow.
the carnivorous plant with you?
I guess I can't argue with that. See, in the past 5 seconds, I forgot that Spark wasn't that strong.
Yeah, I noticed from the
powers-
corpse on the ground.
The powers in general seem a little weak. Like, Cupid kind of has that problem too.
Here we go, Grooms. This is just for you.
It's like the powers. It's like every enemy can survive 2 hits instead of 1.
Probably to justify the health meters.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, good. Now my health is back up to full. Okay. Hey, come get me.
Yeah, I know it's the power attack, but I'm just speaking in general.
I don't know if you noticed what I said before about there being an interesting bug in boss fights where you don't start right where the boss is. Is it just that the music's dead and it takes a while for it to start up, or? Looks like Area 5's the only area left in this area that doesn't connect right to Rainbow Route. No, it's not that. Alright, well, guys, help me remember next boss fight I get into to if we're not facing the boss right away to hold up so SG can explain the thing.
Okay.
Sucks.
Dang, you did nothing.
Haha!
Ooh.
That was
Neat.
worth it.
I'll explain it now. Okay. Only
Guys,
3
is
bosses.
Kirby a Shoto?
He is now.
Does the existence of Fighter Kirby make him a Shoto?
Fighter Kirby's a Shoto. I don't know if Kirby in general is one though.
They certainly got the clone part down. Let's see. Alright, so I'm probably stuck going to the goal. Darn. Oh, no I'm not. Yay!
I don't really see the point in there being level goals, gotta admit.
I guess I'll go to the goal anyway.
I like the fact that there are level goals because it makes the areas feel like they have some sense of finality. And they also
But-
create shortcuts.
But don't the bosses do that?
They do?
The Aster's right.
I don't know. I want to say that the goals exist so that the game doesn't blend all together, but
I guess so.
I don't know if they do a good job of it or not is the thing.
Yeah.
There we go.
Hey.
Hey, I think that's just green.
Yeah, you get
Yeah.
green spray paint.
Not even lime, just green.
Now you can go tag the streets of Kabuki-cho.
Kabuki Joe.
Yeah, just a radio. You don't
Oh.
It's spray paint.
Okay, basically, if you go fight the boss with the other Kirbys and have either sword or smash, if you wait near the start of the room, i.e. where the boss isn't, and let the other Kirbys go on ahead, then use Final Cutter while the other Kirbys are where the boss is supposed to spawn, the boss will spawn even though you aren't actually there.
Oh, weird. Darn. Alright, I have to choose correctly.
How good are you at picking the 3 switches?
Middle.
That sure is middle.
Oh, I picked wrongly. Oh well.
No, you didn't.
Well, immediately wrongly. In the short term.
I guess.
A little bit of food. There's the end, but I don't want to go there yet.
Yeah, there's treasure.
I think I might have a boss fight. Or a mini boss. It's Punch Doggy!
No, it's Box Boxer.
His name is Box
Don't
Boxer.
call him by don't call him by his slave name.
Okay.
Yeah, this is Box Boxer. He didn't put up with this shit for 40 years just for you to call him some nickname.
He does kind of look like an old, down-and-out fighter.
He mastered the art of dog food just... and for what? For you to shit on him?
Alright, smart guy. What exactly does dog foo entail? Got it. Oh, apparently
Well, it's
that
like
means-
Kung Fu, but with dogs.
Oh, really? I couldn't have
Yeah.
guessed.
Well, you ask a stupid question.
God bless it. Needed either of those.
You
Oh,
get
well.
a stupid bonus game.
The problem with the goals, I think, is a little bit is that it makes the world feel a little less interconnected because most things end in a dead end that goes to the middle instead of like actually making a big interconnected map.
Actually, thinking about it, there's a thing they're going for with the goals that comes up a bit later on that sort of justifies it.
Okay.
I mean, there's obviously still some... It's still connected, but it's less connected than it could be. I'm not saying this is suddenly not a Metroidvania because that happens, but...
Yeah, it's just not a good Metroidvania because that happens.
Punch. Okay, this is the junction.
An energy drink is not a junction.
No, no, no. Alright, here we go. Da. This is a forest or nature area. Well, actually, that is a pretty foresty nature area back there.
This is a forest/nature area.
Oh!
That is a regular Bob Ross painting back there.
Little,
Look at all those happy trees.
Look at those trees just being happy. Existing in their own special place in their own special time.
Yeah, okay.
Delicious.
We'll come back to this. And what's your story?
There is a annoying door enemy that appears there that I remember, and there's some way to kill it.
And sometimes it shoots up and there's a Tsuchinoko there.
I forget how you get the door enemy to spawn, but I remember it being a thing.
It's a mirror that's hiding.
Thank God you got to the recharge your cell phone room. Otherwise you couldn't have recharged your cell phone.
It's true, that would have been awful. Then I would have been on low bars. What then? Wow, this really is a recharge your cell phone area.
That's not how bars is reception.
Hey man. I'm just saying it like I sees it.
Yeah, you're seeing it wrong.
They're kind of bars on the little battery icon too.
Exactly.
To approach them carefully, kill them quick.
Gotta be quiet, I guess.
Gotta be sneaky. Gotta be sneaky, Charlie. Sneaky.
Okay, I have to hit the right way. I can't go down, I can't go diagonally down. Dastardly. Also, I don't want to go there anyway. Not just yet, anywho. Because that will lead to Area 3, and I want to go to Area 5. I think that is also wrong. Yeah, because that one has the little baby star, and I know that the little baby star means it's a one-way.
Resilient
Okay.
little guy.
Don't question my methods. They get
Damn,
results.
imagine surviving 3 missiles to the face.
Yeah.
Oh crap. Don't think I actually can go up that way. Maybe I have to come from the other side?
Can any ability you use here do that?
No. Oh, that's the thing. No, I definitely lack the range for that.
Yep.
Oh well. That's okay. I guess I'll go to Area 3 then. Alright, what you got for me? Oh, not even anything interesting. Man,
Yeah,
that's
not a
boring.
fan of this either.
I'm out of here.
Because it isn't even on the map. You just show up that way, and I guess you gotta start over.
Alright. Should be some other way to... Oh, right. The Mira. Ha! Darn.
Well, you were really bad at killing her.
I think I have to eat her.
Kill her better.
Whether or not you start over depends on how you first get there.
That is completely incorrect.
Regrets. Cons had a few. Alright.
If you went that way first, you wouldn't have to start over. But then wouldn't you have to start over on the way you didn't go? So it's not really solving the problem. Can you just go in the door?
Why don't you eat something and spit it at her?
You can try that.
I don't really know what you mean by if you went that way first, because it doesn't seem to be clear.
Nope.
Huh.
And she won't come
Usually enemy star does a good deal of damage.
Apparently
use
air
Air
puffs.
puffs. Okay.
Why?
Yeah, I remember this being really annoying, and I think I had to look it up because that is very dumb.
Yes, use the weak move. Don't be smart, use baby.
Gotcha. Alright. We are in Carrot Castle, Area 5. Okay. Hello? Okay, and that leads over here. Hey, let's go ahead and get that treasure so long as we're on this route.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright.
I mean that since the whole section of Cabbage Cavern is interconnected, if you get there from that doorway, you just immediately start exploring. You won't have any reason to return to it from any other paths later.
Okay, so that's the ideal place to come in then, eh?
I don't think there should be ideals for a Metroidvania.
Yeah, that seems very confusing. Like, I would never think of there being
Okay.
an ideal route. Or at least not one that's other than the speedrun route, which is found after hours and hours of testing.
Not gonna lie, I also don't like disposables being treasures.
Yeah, that's a little weird.
Yeah, it's always disappointing to get, oh, look, a meat.
That one I haven't been in yet. Well, actually. Yeah, no, so that one, and then this one. There we go.
That's what I'm saying, just make that door not a one-way, and that solves all of my issues.
Oh,
Alright.
we finally get to the castle of Carrot Castle.
Hello. Okay.
You did it. You pushed the switch.
And now I'm in World 8, Radish Ruins. Can't actually do anything here, but when I get to Radish Ruins, I can open up fast travel between it and Carrot Castle.
This game likes to say, look at this cool area you'll get to explore later, though. Also, like that's the second time you've gotten into an area that's just a single room, totally unconnected to the rest of the area.
Yeah.
This is a good song, though.
Oh, it's you again.
Well, better be sure to blow on her.
You gotta do the JoJo's thing. Use your
That's
power.
the opposite.
No, you gotta use your power of lungs that you got for no good reason. And it's
Well, yes, but JoJo's uses the power of suck. This is the power of blow.
Close enough.
No, that's the opposite.
It was a place he got a map for the area. It was just a room all by itself.
For a minute, I thought you were explaining JoJo's. I was like, when did JoJo get a map?
Darn it. Come on. Timing. So used to having to lead on those, I think, from Donkey Kong Country.
Yeah.
Okay, so it goes to Rainbow Route, which goes back to Mustard Mountain. Fair enough, I guess.
I will say I will never disparage a good barrel puzzle.
Yeah, I'm always fond of barrel cannons.
Oh.
You failed. Can't believe you fell for the barrel prank maze.
That's right. This is one of the few Kirby games without old King DDD.
Oh yeah, he's not in this game at all.
Is Deity's theme in this game?
I don't believe so. Oh! Dastardly.
Why is this game bad?
It's just a prank, bro. Uh-oh.
No,
think-
exclusion isn't a prank. That's just cruel.
Damage boost through! Uh-oh, I didn't want to do that. Wait. Doesn't matter.
Wow, what an arbitrary. Fan.
It's okay, we got Fan.
Man, I like Fan. He's not Rolling Turtle, but he's still okay. Was that a SNES apple?
Was it? I don't know why it would be.
You mean from Wispy Woods?
From Wispy Woods,
Wispy Woods.
in parentheses, SNES.
Oh, it's your birthday today? Happy birthday.
Oh.
Mine was yesterday.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, happy 18th, Crockett.
Dastardly.
Well, you sucked. Thank you for having nothing better to do than watch us play Kirby. No, thank you.
You know... Oh, hey, nice. Oh! I got an extra hit point.
Oh,
Okay, that's cool.
I like that.
That's a Metroidvania thing to do.
That's game design. That was a block.
That was a block. Oh, see, I needed throw in this section.
3 more years before you got better things. Yeah, I get you.
Yeah. Fair enough. Oh, I didn't actually need to throw in that section. Nope, I chose poorly.
Is this automatic or no?
Yes, this is automatic.
Okay.
I think this is boss time already.
It
Unfortunately-
sounds like it by the lack of sound.
Oh,
And
coming up
also
on it.
the boss pedestals.
I guess we'll be an angel. I don't get to test SG's thing. Mega Titan! I forgot that there was this guy.
Is this Mirror King Dedede?
Sure.
Look, I'm trying to find lore where I can, okay?
Oh, that's right. You can't directly damage him. You have to knock him into the electricity.
Yeah, this is a cool boss. I like that gimmick.
Yeah.
Not a ton of health, but that's okay.
Shoot him in the face.
You know, this is an oddly Kaizo Kirby level.
This isn't Kaizo.
This isn't Kaizo.
No, but that experimentation of
Kaizo isn't necessarily experimentation.
It's not experimentation with spikes.
It's very strict level design is what Kaizo is.
right.
Which can lead to experimentation by necessity. But
All right, let me rephrase that then. I think this would work much better if it was Kaizo, because it's on the cusp of it in terms of experimentation. That barrel room does some really interesting, neato things, but I think it would benefit from being a lot stricter with what it was doing. Of course, this
That's
is
fair.
a Kirby game, so you're not
No,
really
I
going to see that.
I disagree. This is a perfect analog to the old tower of Great Cave Offensive. This would fit right in there, and it's a good expansion of its ideas. Like, this is the first time that this game has really impressed me with level design.
Okay.
I'd probably agree with that to an extent. I like the barrels. I don't know if I would say I was impressed, but I like it.
It's a good variant on both Old Tower and Black Pyramid. So it's a good revisitation of ideas, in my opinion.
Totally did not get the map in this one, though. I'm gonna have to go back for that. Let's see. There's areas 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay. I didn't want to go too late, so I'm thinking maybe this is a decent stopping point for now.
Yeah, you were gonna stop around now anyway. So
Yeah, you
Okay.
want to tag out right now.
Okay.
Plus, I have to pee.
Oh,
looks
yeah,
like we're
yeah,
about halfway done, so we're gonna finish the rest of it next week.
Kirby, you're abandoning me. I am still in pieces. You are tearing me apart, Kirby.
I do want to just check, since you mentioned percentage, I want to see what the game has noted for me on the file screen.
Everyone betray me. I fed up with this mirror world.
%. Okay, so we got a bit more to go. I'm sure a lot of that is going to be treasures, though. I kind of want to see if I can't get all the treasures. I know that definitely speeds way up in the post game, getting the rest of the treasure. So I won't worry too much about it. I figure I just play through the game normally to start with, and then we can loop back around for everything.
Yeah, sounds pretty good.
Yep, alrighty.
Alright, but we will leave it at that for now. So thank you very much, everyone. Hope you all had a nice time, and can't wait to see you next week.
See you next week.
Yep, bye everybody.
Bye.